Morning everyone. So let's move on to class. So last class last class what we discussed. So how to create this is very important, and if you want to create your instance in a specific VPC, specific subnet, and if you want to assign each and everything, so perfectly, so that case we should go for this and all. Last class we discussed, right? I want to create one EP's instance. So if you want to create instance, so by default it is coming some by default it is right. If you are not mentioning any VPC, if you are not mentioning any subnet, by default it will so pick the default VPC, default subnet and all. But real time not like that. We are going to create each and everything so our own. So last class right. So EC2, now we know how to create EC2 and VPC, virtual private cloud. So this is the default network provided by AWS people, and so they are giving so one IP range. There is different types of IP range, class A, class B, class C, whatever we want, so we can. But VPC it will starts, it will support only slash 16 only. Okay, AWS people they are support, so 16 onwards only we can create. So under VPC we can create also subnet. So we can create one is public subnet, and so one is private subnet. One is private. So this is the what are, as of now we know how to create a public subnet and connect. So we can create private also. This is also very important. Interview most of the people they are asking. So what is difference between public subnet and private subnet? Next, we created one internet gateway, IGW. So we created one internet gateway and attached it to VPC. And also I created also route table association. So simply we are calling RT route table, and also security group SG, and also security group SG, and key pair. So keep it. So that's it. So if you want to create any instance, so these are the, so mostly we need, right, one VPC we need, subnet we need, internet gateway, route table, security group, and key pair. So anyone any doubt here? Already last class we created, right? So this is one VPC, and so this is one VPC. I given some IP range. I given some IP range. So VPC. So this is our VPC on top of right. So this is the AWS. Okay, on top of AWS, and here also I given some IP range. So last class we given, right. So 10.1.0.0/16. So this is IP range I given. This is the main network. Okay, so this network we are going to divide, so subnets. Just assume so this is the availability zone. This is one more availability zone. One more availability zone. So these are common. Remaining story same only. Just assume so AZ availability zone 1. I created zone 1, and so I created so availability zone 2. Wherever you want this and all, this is your requirement. This and all, so your requirement based on your network. So we can configure. Now this is the availability zone 2, and so this is the, just assume this is a public subnet. Yesterday I created which one? Public subnet. So public subnet. What is the IP address I given? 10.1.10.1. So 10.1.1.0/24. This and all, so based on your requirement we can give, and this is the private subnet. So private means so directly we cannot connect. Now got it? Private subnet means directly we cannot connect. So with the help of with the help of with the help of NAT only we are going to connect. So mostly we'll see that and all. Okay, this is pubnet. And actual instance we are going to create here only. If we create any instance, I am going to create here only. So this is the VM1. This is my mission, and so this is the VM2. This is the virtual machine 2. So this is the whole story. And up of we need to create, what is this? One, what we attached. So internet gateway, and so this is the one route table, and the route table know how to, this is the set of rules, and route table receive your request, and based on this it will send. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt, guys? If you understand this one, nothing clear. Okay, IGW. So this is the RT route table. Now how to configure RT and all, you know. So anyone any doubt here? Now yesterday with the help of route table it is connected to this particular VPC. I want to connect which one and all. I want to connect which one. Clear? Hello? Yes or no? Anyone any doubt here? Siva?
Sir,
Clear?
yes, sir.
Okay. So now today we'll see continuation and all how it will work. Now go to here. First let me come to my AWS account. Now I'm going to create also private subnet. Already public, you know. So directly we can connect internet, and so whatever you want, so we can do it. Public means anyone can access, right? No problem. Now I'm going to create so private subnet. So private means only authorized people, right? So in real time, how they we are maintaining? So actually, I have a one DB server. First, try to understand. So actually, I have one DB server. That is a sensitive information, right? Sensitive data. So we are not going to allow everyone. We are not going to allow everyone. I want to I want to allow, so some right, so I don't want to connect directly. I want to give some restrictions. So that case, now I am going to create one private subnet. Under this I am going to create instance. From here only I am connecting. How I am connecting? From here only. This instance to this instance. Just assume, so this is one VM. This is one instance. This is one instance. Just assume, this is my some right, security server, some DB and all. I don't want to expose everyone, and so first, what I need to do, from public subnet, from public subnet only, so I am connecting to private subnet, this instance and all. And if you want to provide any access and all, and we need to create one NAT, we need to create one NAT, and so we need to, this is also simple only. We need to create one NAT gateway, network access, NAT. So with the help of NAT, we are going to give access to your so private subnet instance and all. So this is also, if right, interval also, why what how we connecting private subnet means. This is the NAT gateway. So NAT gateway is the network address so translation service. So you can use NAT gateway so that instance in private subnet can connect to services outside. Now got it? So with the help of NAT gateway, what we can do, if you want to connect private subnet, if you want to connect private subnet instances, if you want to provide internet to, so that one all outside, I am in outside, so now I am in here, right? I am in here, I want to connect this, so this instance, just assume this is my instance running private subnet. So directly we cannot connect like this, directly we cannot connect like this. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to create a one extra, this is the NAT gateway, and with the help of NAT gateway we can see, so that instance in the private subnet can connect to the service outside. So that case we can use a NAT gateway. So this is the official document. AWS people, they are providing so official document, and so if you want to know more, just go through it. We can easily understand how it will work. Now see here, so that instance in a private subnet can connect to the services outside your VPC, but so external services cannot be initiated through this public. By default it is public, and private means instance in private subnet can connect other VPCs or non on premises network to the private NAT gateway only. So if you want to connect, if you want to connect So this private subnet instance and all, see here, connect to the VPC or on-premises server. I have one server. So if you want to connect through the NAT only, you can route traffic from NAT gateway to the transit gateway or virtual VPC, and we cannot associate any elastic IPs and all. We cannot add any internet gateway and all. So this is interval also, most of the people they are asking. So what is NAT? So this is the network address translation. If you want to connect, if you want to connect private instances out from outside, so that case you should go for NAT gateway. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt? Now this NAT gateway should be configured in the public segment only. So where you want to create, so if you want to configure NAT gateway, so that NAT gateway should be configured public only. So these steps and all already they given how we can create and the NAT gateways where they mention how to create NAT gateway to 5 GBs of bandwidth of this is 100 GBs. NAT gateway can process 1 million packets and send and millions of requests IP4. And to pick the IP4 address NAT gateway, we cannot associate it with the security group with NAT gateway. You can associate security group and we can network traffic from this is the ACL. Okay. So we'll see how it will work. Okay. Now see here. Now what I'm going to do. Already I sent one document, right? I hope everyone received, right? Clear. Hello. In a document పంపించాను కదా. You got it, Siva?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in that document already I given so some steps. So initial just follow same steps only. So how it will work and all, just we can easily understand. So now see here. So if you want to take volume, not this one, NAT, right? NAT, where is NAT? NAT. So NAT, alt, someone is joining. Who is that again? Okay, 1 second. Now see here. So NAT gateway to provide the internet access to the private subnet instance. So simply if you want to understand why you go for NAT gateway, if you want to provide internet access to, so this is my, so I want to provide this instance internet access. So directly if you want to, we can connect. But so right now we don't have any internet access. This is a public, right? But default it will come internet access. So now this is the private subnet. In the private subnet, I created one instance. So for this instance, I need to provide internet access. I want to give this in this mission. So they want to download something, they want to install something. So we need internet, right? Without internet, we cannot do anything, right? So that case, we go for NAT gateway. So these are the steps, guys. First, we create one VPC and create two subnets, and one is public subnet and one is private subnet, and create a internet gateway, and so attach it to one VPC and create two route tables. Why I am going to create two route table means one for public subnets and one for private subnet. See here, one for public subnet and one for private subnet. Okay, I'm going to create two route tables. So go to public route table, and you know, right, how to route association, how to add and all, just add it and all. So up to this already you know, up to this already know, yesterday we discussed it. Up to this already know, and these are the extra points. See here, don't select anything and go to subnet association tab. For private, so select your private subnet and create two instances, one for so one for public subnet and one for private subnet, and just connect with that. These are the steps. Same I am going to do practically how it will work. Okay. First we need one VPC. First what you need to do? One VPC. So VPC means like this. First we need one VPC. Now let me come to here. I am going to log in. Share చేసావు కదా శివ? AWS.
షేర్ చేస్తా సార్.
Okay. I am logging to your account. Just I am going to create a same setup. 1 second. I am opening WhatsApp. Okay. Click on login. What is this? This is my previous already account pre-tier and all completed. Login. Now see here. Right, Siva?
సార్
Wait 1 second. Root user I am coming to. This is a username, right?
ఎస్ సార్.
Siva is missing, right?
శివకృష్ణ 22209 సార్.
SIVA. Siva Krishna
22209
209. Okay. 1 second. I have password. Sorry, I clicked right. Siva Krishna next password. Email ID correct, right?
యా
SIVA
యా.
Siva KRISHNA 209 correct. And
సెకండ్ పాస్వర్డ్ సార్. ఐ థింక్ ఫస్ట్ వన్
okay,
రాంగ్ సార్.
okay. I'm giving second one.
సార్ నేను ఆల్రెడీ లాగిన్లో ఉన్నాను. మీకేం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు కదా సార్? యాక్సెస్
అట్టేం లేదు,
ఉంటుంది కదా
అట్టేం
సార్?
లేదు. నువ్వు వేరే రీజన్ ఉంటావు. ఓకే స్కిప్. నువ్వు ఏ రీజన్లో ఉండవు?
సార్ అది EC2లో ఇన్స్టెన్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నా సార్.
ఓకే. ఏ ముంబై రీజనా యుఎస్ రీజనా?
ముంబై సార్. ఏపీ.
ముంబైలో ఉండవా? ఓకే. నవ్ ఐఎమ్ కమింగ్ టు నార్త్ వర్జీనియా. ఓకే. You can work here. So now same setup I am going to do. So how to create and all. Now go to here. So first we need to create VPC, right? Quickly I am creating this. Nothing is there. So click on here. So click on VPC and create one VPC. Already we have this run, right? I am following same thing only. Click on VPC, same thing. This is my VPC range I am giving. So 10.2 VPC range and I am giving. Where is VPC? And click on new VPC. And so VPC ID and what is the VPC name? Okay. So I'm giving so DevApps VPC. Okay, whatever name we can give it. Meet it Siva. Okay, thank you. Create VPC. And so once VPC is done, same story. Don't confuse here. Yesterday already done. Quickly I'm creating so one VPC. And how many we need to do? Two subnets. One is public subnet and one is private subnet. I'm going to create so VPC done. Two subnets. One is public, one is private. So create subnet and create select your VPC. And so I'm giving also public hyphen subnet and availability zone wherever you want. 1A I am selected. And so these are the subnet IP range I am giving. So 24 1.1.0 24, whatever you want we can give. This is your wish. Okay. This is a so VPC, this is a subnet, that's it. So where I selected 1 east 1A. Okay, that is your wish. And next, one more subnet. Click on new, select your VPC and go to here. So this is the private subnet. For understanding purpose, I'm giving naming convention subnet. So this is the private subnet available to zone 1 or B you want. Wherever you want, we can create it. That is these are the available to zone. So if you want to, we can create so same available to zone, or I can so different. Now I'm selecting. So where is this B? Okay. Now what is the IP range you want? So same IP only, but here I'm IP range I'm changing to, that's it. I don't want to anything. Now so that is done. Click on here. Now public two subnets. Refresh it. Where is the subnets? Go down. So one is public subnet. Click on this. Click on action. Click on edit subnet, and so enable public auto assign. Just save it. And same way, one more subnet. Select this one. So select this one. Click on go to action. Click on go to action, and edit subnet, and select enable auto assign. Just to save it. That's it. So two part is done. Now what I need to do? So we need to create internet gateway. These all are same steps, guys. Click on internet gateway. Click on one internet gateway. Click on, and so DevOps hyphen IGW internet gateway. Now that's it. Create internet gateway. Now what I need to do next step? So internet gateway. What I need to do? I need to attach it to my anyone. This internet gateway I need to attach it to which one? Submit attach చేయాలనా VPC attach చేయాలనా? Anyone? So first create one internet gateway. Attach it to what? Subnet ka VPC ka? Last class we discussed, right? Anyone? So if you select this one and go to action, there is a attached to which one? VPC or subnet? Internet gateway should be attached to only VPC. I hope you got it right. ఇన్పిస్తుందా వినిపించలేదా? అందరూ సైలెంట్గా ఉన్నారు. వాట్ శివ? క్లియర్? So IGW should be attached to only VPC, not subnet. Okay, this is also done. Select your VPC. That's it. Now, what is next step? We need to create two route tables. So we need to create two route tables. So this part is also done, and this part also is done, and I am going to create two route tables. So how to create route tables, guys? Go to here. So click on route table, click on create new route table, give any name. DevApps, DevApps, DevApps hyphen. Here I am using a public hyphen RT. This is for public subnet. Select your VPC. That's it. These are very simple only, right? So that's it. Now one more subnet. Click on, sorry, one more route table. Click on here, and DevApps, DevApps hyphen private hyphen route table. Oh, that's it. Now select VPC. So that's it. Now two route table also done. Now see here, created so two route tables, one for public and one for private. Now how to we need to attach, right? So now we need to do some setup. Okay. So go to route table, which is public here, which is public here. Click on this. Here what I need to do? Anyone? Yesterday we did two things, right? So if you go to route table, click on edit route table, and so route table, which one I need to assign, guys? Here ఇక్కడ ఏం యాడ్ చేయాలి నేను? Which one I need to assign? Public subnet. That is the difference. Very very important question. What is difference between public subnet and private subnet? If it is public subnet means we need to attach which one? Route table. That is internet gateway. So what is your internet gateway? Internet gateway. So where is your internet gateway? It is coming or not? Cancel, remove, add internet gateway. This is my internet gateway, and we need to, this is if you add internet gateway to my route table, this is the public subnet or this is the private subnet? Anyone? I added so in my route table internet gateway. Now this is public subnet or this is private subnet?
Public, sir.
Public. So this is a basic point. Interview also very important. If you assign internet gateway to your route table, if you so added means this is the public subnet. Save. That's it. Now one more thing we need to do. So now we need to configure this is okay done. Now what you need to do, which subnet you want to send request, right? By default public. Public means anyone can access, right? So now click on subnet association, edit subnet, and which subnet I need to add here, public or private. Now I am configuring this one only. Don't forget this one. ఇప్పుడు వరకు నేను చేసేది ఇదే. Now I need to add which subnet, public or private?
Public.
Public. Select this public subnet. So that's it. Okay. Now entire setup is done. That's it. So now I'm going to create one instance here. I'm going to create one instance here. So go to your EC2. I am going to do two instances, one for in public subnet and one for in private subnet. How it will work, we'll see. So click on here, launch instance, and I am using public -ins. I am giving this is enough, and free tier is enough for me, and this is also enough. I am giving, for example, I am giving so public key. Okay, whatever you want. So just say FUB key. FUB key. This is a public key. Create. That's it. Network. Edit network. These are full bridged. Before going to do security group. Already yesterday we created one security group, right? So we can select that one. Which is your VPC, guys? Now select. This is my VPC and subnet. Which subnet you want to create this instance? Public or private? This part. I need to select which subnet? Public. Now select public subnet, and so enable, and that is security group. Already if we have existing, we can select or create new security group. Here also DevApps hyphen SG. SG means security group. So already you know, right? SSS I am allowing because I need to connect my, right. That's it. And remaining story same only. So anyone any doubt, guys? I am selecting my VPC. I selected my subnet. I selected my security group. I created my key pair. Everything clear. See here. If you want to full-fledged, if you want to entire setup, these are the things. Key pair, security group, route table, internet gateway, subnet, VPC, one EC2. That's it. Now now how to connect this instance, guys? So already downloaded, right? So go to here, download, and this is my public key. Copy this one. I am keep somewhere. Mostly I am keeping PM files and all here. That is your wish, wherever you want. Okay. Now right click, open git bash, open git bash. How to connect? MB. Now this is now I am one more second. I am going to create one more instance. Now try to understand how it will work. So new launch. This is the private INS, private instance. Just assume. Okay. Now same story only. I am not going to change anything. This and all same key pair. So this is enough key pair. I am going to create. So for example, this is uh, PRI key, private key, right? Private instance key for identifier. That's it. Now go to here, network settings, edit, and so VPC, and so which subnet you want to create? This is a public or private? Second instance. This one. Which subnet I need to select? Public or private? This is already done. Next time come to private. Okay. అర్థమవుతుందా? So now I'm selecting private subnet. Now this is if you want to public IP enable or disable, that is your wish. Select security group, existing security group, remaining storage same only. So clear guys, anyone any doubt? Concept is very simple only, but you need to understand how it will work. So now already I created this one. Now I come to here. I selected my VPC. I selected my private subnet. I selected my key pair also. I selected security groups. Everything. Finally create the instance. So now what you understand? So as of now I created two instances. One instance in public subnet and other instance in private subnet. Now got it. So which is it is running in public subnet. It is running in private subnet. Now how we are connecting this one? Click on this, click on connect and copy this command ss-key and go to your here and right click control plus. Here right, just paste it. Now see here. Now we are able to once. Now yes. Now is there any restriction here? Is there any restriction here? Directly we can connect. If you want to ping anything, for example, internet, by default internet it is available. See here, ping. So I am able to connect my internet. So whatever any domain we can connect. So specifically we no need to configure anything. That is the public subnet. By default for public, so subnet in internet access should be enabled. Now got it. Clear guys? Clear Seva here? By default for public subnet internet access available. Now I created one more instance here which under here VP subnet private subnet. So for this do we have any internet access? I missed route table configuration here. We need to configure, right? So now go to here, where I need to go. So open duplicate tab, go to VPC, go to VPC, click on here and go to public route table and already this is done, right? Now I'm coming to private, click on this and here I am not going to edit anything. I am not going to add anything. So if you add internet gateway, it should be acting like public or private. నేను ఇక్కడ కానీ యాడ్ చేశానంటే ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే దిస్ సబ్నెట్ ఆల్సో యాక్టింగ్ యాజ్ ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుంది ఎనీవన్?
Public.
Yes, now I'm not going to do anything, just cancel it. Now go to subnet association. Here we need to configure it, edit subnet association. Which one I need to select here? Public or private?
Private.
Yes, private. This is very, very important. Select this one. Okay, now leave it. Now I'm trying to connect. So these steps I written very clearly. Now check it. Now create route table one for go to public route table. I done. I am able to connect and all. Private subnet. Go to edit route table. Don't select anything. See here. Go to private route table. Uh, Sorry. Here what I need to do? I need to go to private, right? Now I did here configure same only. I select correct only, right? Which one I selected? Private only, right? Correct. Okay. So go to subnets and we selected your subnet. That is private subnet. This part also done. See here. Go to private route table. Go to routes and edit routes. And so don't select anything here. And go to subnet association and select a public subnet for select that is public and private for private subnet. This is also done. Now, two instances already I created, right? Two instances. One is public subnet and one is private subnet with separate key. Now, one instance in public subnet, it is running one instance in public subnet and another instance is running private subnet, correct? So, I have two instances. I have two instances. So, same like one is running in, this is my VM2 running private subnet and instance VM1 it is running public. This is also done. Okay. Now, so first connect to public instance with key. So I am in which, so this is correct only, right? So I am in, this is correct only, right? Now see here. So now understand what I am saying. The steps and arthamatunda. So now this point, 8 point. First connect to the public instance. Now I am in public instance only. Now from this instance, I am trying to connect my private instance. Now got it? See here. So first connect to the public instance with key, create one PM file and copy private key subnet PM file content and paste into your PM file and give permission and connect it. So how we are connecting, guys? This is one instance. So this is a one instance and this is another instance. It is running in public, but it is running in private. Now, if I want to connect this instance, how I connected? Anyone? With ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎలా కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను ఇన్స్టెన్స్ని విత్ ఎలా కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను
Key file, sir.
కీ పిఎం ఫైల్తో కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను నవ్ ఐ మీన్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎక్కడున్నాను ఇన్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ ఐ వాంట్ టు కనెక్ట్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈ ఇన్స్టెన్స్తో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే ఇక్కడ ఏముండాలి చెప్పండి అట్లీస్ట్ గెస్ ఇట్ ఇప్పుడు దీనికి ఒక పిఎం ఫైల్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ ఒక పిఎం ఫైల్ ఉంది కరెక్టా కరెక్ట్ డాట్ పిఎం ఫైల్ ఇక్కడ ఏముంది పిఆర్ఐ కీ డాట్ పిఎం ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను ఇక్కడ ఏం క్రియేట్ చేశాను జస్ట్ పియూబి పియూపి కీ డాట్ పిఎం ఫైల్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఇన్స్టెన్స్తో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏ పిఎంతో కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను ఈ పిఎంతో కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను కరెక్టా చెక్ ఇట్ హియర్ సి హియర్ ఐ కనెక్టెడ్ విచ్ పిఎం ఫైల్ వేర్ ఇస్ దిస్ గూగుల్ డాట్ ఈ సి హియర్ ఐఎమ్ కనెక్టెడ్ విత్ ద పబ్లిక్ కీ డాట్ పిఎం ఫైల్ ఇప్పుడు నేను జస్ట్ ఐ వాంట్ కనెక్ట్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ ఈ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే నాకేం కావాలి
సేమ్ అది ప్రైవేట్కి ఒక కమాండ్
కాపీ దిస్
కాపీ
పిఎం ఫైల్ వి నీడ్ కరెక్టా ఈ పిఎం ఫైల్ కావాలి బట్ ఇది ఎక్కడుంది నాకు ఈ సిస్టంలో వేసుకొని ఇక్కడ నుండి కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి దట్స్ ఇట్ నౌ ఫస్ట్ క్రియేట్ వన్ ఫైల్ హియర్ ఐ హోప్ యు నో రైట్ లైనెక్స్ హౌ టు క్రియేట్ వన్ ఎంటీ ఫైల్ గైస్ టెల్ మీ
టచ్ ఫైల్
TO or directly I'm VI command, you know, right? VI space PRI KE dot PM file. Correct? Insert. Where is my that file content? Already I downloaded, right? Go to here, download folder, and this is right. Open this notepad and don't just copy. Don't do anything. Control A, Control C. Don't do anything. It won't work. Just copied and go to here and just paste it. I hope you understand, right? Don't do anything. Just open that file and copy that PM file content and paste it here. Escape colon save. ఓకే నేను సేమ్ నేమ్తో ఒక పిఎం ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను సేమ్ నేమ్తో నేను ఏం చేశాను ఒక పిఎం ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను సో ఈ ప్రైవేట్ కీలో ఉన్న కంటెంట్ని జస్ట్ కాపీ చేసుకొని పేస్ట్ చేసుకున్నాను నౌ ట్రై ఇట్ వెదర్ ఇట్ విల్ ఏబుల్ టు కనెక్ట్ ఆర్ నాట్ నౌ సీ హియర్ go to this instance where is this madhvi phone వస్తున్నది phone okay now click on private instance and click on connect and so copy this one now go to here now just paste it now see here this is the sh hyphen I ssh hyphen I and this is the pm file and so this is okay same path whether this file is available or not just enter now I connected as right now see here now we have one problem here see here I am trying to sh hyphen I and this is my pm file and this is my username and this is my private ip address my private subnet ip address if you want to we can check here also now go to here click on instances private instance see what is the ip of 138 right see now see here this is the 138 so while I am trying to connect this mission now I am trying to connect this mission so here there is some problem here see here there is some problem I am unable to see there is some permission denied so that key ki manaku permission ledanta so if you want to give any permission what is the linux command I want to give some permission, read permission, write permission, execution permission. What is the command?
CH mod.
Yes, ch mode, ch mode. Suppose you doubt, sir, which permission I want to give, you don't know, right? So if you go, everything already they getting clearly. Okay, where is that? Go to instance, go to instance, select your instance and click on connect. So here they're given. What is the permission we need to give? 400. What is this meaning? 400 means anyone? Already you know, right? 400.
Yeah.
4 means reader, writer, executioner.
Read, sir.
Remaining group 0, nothing. Others nothing. Now got it. Now try to connect. I given permission. Now try to connect. So now see here. Now which mission I am in, guys? Anyone guess it? I am in which mission? My public subnet instance or my private? See, my uh, public instance IP is 115. Now I'm in 138. Means now I connected this mission. Now I connected this mission,
Private.
private instance mission. Now I need to check so whether this instance, whether this VM mission have public access or not. That is internet access. So how to check it? Ping space www anything, any website. So do we have internet by default for this instance? అసలు కాన్సెప్ట్ అర్థమవుతుందా? నేను పబ్లిక్ సబ్నెట్లో ఉన్న ఇన్స్టెన్స్ని పింగ్ కమాండ్ ఇస్తే వర్క్ అయింది. బట్ నేను ఇప్పుడు ప్రైవేట్ సబ్నెట్లో ఉన్న ఇన్స్టెన్స్తో కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను వయా సో పబ్లిక్. సో నౌ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు ప్రొవైడ్ ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్, వాట్ ఐ నీడ్ టు డూ? వీ నీడ్ టు క్రియేట్ విచ్ వన్? ఈ వర్డ్ చెప్పారంటే మీకు అర్థమైపోయినట్టు కాన్సెప్ట్. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను, ఓకే. బట్ ఐఎమ్ ఫర్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు ప్రొవైడ్ ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్ టు దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్, విచ్ వన్ ఐ నీడ్ టు కాన్ఫిగర్? ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ చూసి చెప్పండి ఎనీవన్. ఆల్రెడీ వి డిస్కస్ రైట్. ఈ ప్రైవేట్ సబ్నెట్లో ఉన్న ఇన్స్టెన్స్కి ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్ ఇవ్వాలంటే ఏం కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి? వెరీ సింపుల్.
ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే సార్.
ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే. ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే ఇచ్చేసామనుకో అది పబ్లిక్ సబ్నెట్ అయిపోతుంది కదా. ఇక్కడ ఒక పదం ఉంది, నేను ఆల్రెడీ కూడా నోట్ చేస్తుంటా, దాన్ని చెప్పండి చాలు. నేను ముందు డిస్కస్ చేశాం కదా. వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ వన్? వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్? నెట్వర్క్ NAT. జస్ట్ నౌ వి డిస్కస్ రైట్. ఎక్కడ డిస్కస్ చేసినాం? NAT డిస్కస్ చేసాం లేదా? నాట్ గేట్వే. వాట్ ఈస్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ నాట్ గేట్వే? మర్చిపోయినారు అప్పుడే. సి, NAT gateway so that instance in the private subnet can connect to the service outside. Outside means I want to provide internet. If you want to provide internet means which one we need to configure? అర్థమైందా? క్లియర్. Private subnet. If you want to provide, if you want to provide internet access to private subnet instance, you go for NAT gateway. Still anyone any doubt? అంటే ఇది నాది ప్రైవేట్ సబ్నెట్, దీంట్లో నా ఇన్స్టెన్స్ ఉంది, దీనికి ఇంటర్నెట్ లేదు. నేను దీనికి ఇంటర్నెట్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలంటే ఏం కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి నేను? ఇంటర్నెట్
Throughout public.
పబ్లిక్ సబ్నెట్లో నాట్ గేట్వే అని కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసి దీనికి అటాచ్ చేయాలి. దట్స్ ఇట్. హౌ ఇట్ విల్ వర్క్? సీ హియర్. నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు హియర్, go to here and click on VPC. There is one more. See here, NAT gateway. NAT gateway. So click on NAT gateway. Creation is very simple, guys. See here, highly available managed network access translation service that instances in private subnet can use the connect to the service in other VPC or on-premises server or internet. I want to connect with any other VPC, or you want to connect any other instances, or if you want to provide internet access Which one we need to create, guys? NAT gateway. Create here DevApps hyphen NAT. Okay, NAT gateway. And which subnet? Public NAT gateway create చేయాలి. So already I told one point. If you want to create NAT gateway, where we need to create public subnet or private subnet?
Public, sir.
Adi. So these are the basic point. Don't forget. Which is your public? Select this one and see here connection type public and elastic IP. Right now I don't have. That's it. Mm. So elastic IP also mandatory. And so create elastic IP means this is the one static IP address. So usually you have one IP, right? Instance public IP. Anyway, I will explain later. Click on this. That's it. Okay. Now create. That's it. Now elastic IP ante, so just I'll remove elastic. We'll see elastic IP AWS. So generally we have one public IP, right? Every instance have public IP. Correct? If you restart your instance, if you shut down, if you start instance, so the IP will be fixed or every time it will change. Anyone? ఇప్పుడు this is my instance, right? ఇది నాకు ఇన్స్టెన్స్. ఈ ఇన్స్టెన్స్కి నాకు ఒక ఐపీ ఉంది, పబ్లిక్ ఐపీ instance. Suppose if I restart my instance, or suppose if I stop my instance, next day again I started my instance. So this IP is fixed or it will change? Anyone?
Fixed, sir.
Fixed public
Change.
IP. Check chesara. Public IP always it will change. If you restart your instance or if you shut down mission again, if you start means automatically it will change. Okay, anyway, I will see later. Our concept is NAT, right? Okay. Now NAT is configure. Okay. Now how to configure NAT? Now go to where is this VPC route table, and so which route table? Already public configure. Now go to private route table, and so already this is also I configure public subnet. Click on routes. Here click on edit. Okay. Now here I need to add internet gateway or NAT gateway. దీన్ని చెప్పండి, మీకు ఇది చెప్పారంటే కరెక్ట్గా మీకు అర్థమైపోయినట్టే. Based on this diagram. Based on this diagram, so here I created one more route table, right? So here I created one more route table. So one more route table. This is public route table. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈ NAT ని దీనికి అసైన్ చేయాలన్నా దీనికి అసైన్ చేయాలా? ఎనీవన్? ఇది వచ్చి పబ్లిక్, ఇది వచ్చి ప్రైవేట్.
Public, sir.
పబ్లిక్ ఆల్రెడీ ఇది కాన్ఫిగర్ చేశాం కదా. రెండు రౌట్ టేబుల్ ఉన్నాయి నాకు, పబ్లిక్ రౌట్ టేబుల్, ప్రైవేట్ రౌట్ టేబుల్. పబ్లిక్ రౌట్ టేబుల్ వచ్చి ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వేని అసైన్ చేశాను. కరెక్టా? క్లియర్? ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే అసైన్ చేసామంటే దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ పబ్లిక్ సబ్నెట్. ఇప్పుడు నేను ప్రైవేట్ సబ్నెట్ కదా, దీనికి ఏమి అసైన్ చేయాలి? ఐ హోప్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్.
NAT gateway.
నాట్
NAT
గేట్వే
gate
నేను
అనేది
ఇక్కడ అసైన్
ప్రైవేట్కి
చేయాలి. కరెక్ట్.
ఎస్పెషల్లీ.
ప్రైవేట్ రౌట్ టేబుల్కి నేను అసైన్ చేస్తాను. ఇది గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే చాలా నథింగ్. నౌ గో టు హియర్, click on here. There is a one more option, NAT. NAT. If you select NAT, see here which is your NAT. Select NAT. That's it. Okay. NAT gateway. Okay. Save. Select it. Okay. Save. Now go to here. ఇంతకుముందు నేను పింగ్ అని ఇస్తే నాకేమొచ్చింది? ఫెయిల్ వచ్చింది. నౌ సీ హియర్. ఇప్పుడు ఏమొస్తుందో చూడండి, ఇక్కడ రెస్పాన్స్ వస్తా ఉందా లేదా? ఇది అర్థం అవ్వాలంటే ఒక టైం పడుతుంది, మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. చెప్పడం ఏమో సింపుల్గా ఉంది. సో ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇంటర్నెట్ ఎలా కనెక్షన్ ఇచ్చాను దీనికి? సో ఎర్లియర్ ఇఫ్ యూ రిమూవ్ దిస్ వన్, ఇప్పుడు నేను తీసేసాను అనుకో, సో వీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రైవేట్ సబ్నెట్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్. ఇప్పుడు నేను దీన్ని అటాచ్ చేశాను కాబట్టి నాకు ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్షన్ వచ్చింది. ఐ హోప్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్. అర్థమైందా? నాట్ గేట్వేని నా రౌట్ టేబుల్కి అటాచ్ చేశాను. అటాచ్ చేస్తే వీఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్ టు దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్. స్టిల్ ఎనీవన్ ఎనీ డౌట్? See, this is the private. Click on this route, edit route. ఇప్పుడు నేను దీన్ని రిమూవ్ చేశానంటే ఇది. సో నౌ యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్ ఫర్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్. సి హియర్, దీనికి ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్ లేదు. సి పింగ్ కమాండ్ ఇచ్చిన అనుకో నీకు ఇక్కడే ఉంటుంది, వెయిట్ చేస్తుంది. దర్ ఈస్ నో ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్షన్ ఫర్ దిస్. జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద డీబీ. Sometimes real time, right? Some sensitive, some sensitive servers, and they are maintaining, so they won't provide any internet access directly. So via dump servers only we need to connect. So at that case, so mostly we are using so NAT gateway. Now for this mission I need to provide internet access. మీరు ఇంటర్నెట్ యాక్సెస్ ఇవ్వాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఏ రౌట్ టేబుల్కి, ప్రైవేట్ రౌట్ టేబుల్కి వెళ్ళి, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ప్రైవేట్ రౌట్ టేబుల్. Select private route table, click on edit route table, and here we need to select which one we need to select, which one, sorry, cancel, edit route table, and here add route table, select here which one. If we select internet gateway means it will act as like public. This is not a public, this is private, right? So select NAT gateway and select your NAT gateway, and that's it. Select IP address 00 slash and all, save it. Now automatically see internet is coming. This is very important. ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ కానీ మీరు చేయగలిగితే ఆల్మోస్ట్ మీరు 75% అర్థమైనట్టు. విపిస్ అంటే ఏంది, సబ్నెట్ అంటే ఏంది, అసలు ఈ రౌట్ టేబుల్ ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుంది, ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుంది, నాట్ గేట్వే ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుంది. ఎస్టర్డే క్లాస్, టుడే క్లాస్. I hope you got right. Anyone, any doubt guys here? Clear? ఇప్పుడు నేను ఉండేది ఏ మిషన్లో ఉన్నాను? జస్ట్ టెల్ మీ ఎనీవన్. దిస్ మిషన్ ఆర్ దిస్ మిషన్? నేను ఈ మిషన్లో ఉన్నానా, ఈ మిషన్లో ఉన్నానా, ఈ మిషన్లో ఉన్నానా, ఈ మిషన్లో ఉన్నానా? దిస్ ఐపీ అడ్రస్ 38, దిస్ ఐపీ అడ్రస్ 115. Now see here,
Private, sir.
private. So now private, whatever you want. So now I provided internet access. So I provided internet access to my mission. So double ping, right? Ping space any server. Now I already yahoo.com. Now it is connecting. So if you remove that NAT means it won't work. Okay. Now if I exit means now I'm coming to my original mission. This is my original mission. See here, 115. This is the this mission. 115 is this mission. This is the IP. This is the IP. 115 is the this is the IP, and this is the 138. So this mission is 138. Here we can see, right? This mission is 138. 138. I hope you got it right. Anyone, any doubt? E concept very important. Interview also many people they are asking here only. What is VPC? What is public subnet? Now tell me anyone. What is simple? What is difference between public subnet and private subnet? One word answer. What you understand as of now? What is
Public
the
will access to all
hmm,
members, sir.
all members? Main point. As of now we discuss, right?
Public servers are used to give internet connection to private throughout NAT.
Okay. Okay. Next main point చెప్పండి. ఏం అసైన్ చేస్తే పబ్లిక్ అవుతుంది, ఏం అసైన్ చేయకపోతే ప్రైవేట్ అవుతుంది.
ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే కనెక్ట్ చేస్తే పబ్లిక్ అవుతుంది.
అది
మ్యాక్ కనెక్ట్ చేస్తే
దే
ప్రైవేట్ అవుతుంది,
దే
సార్.
ఆర్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ ఇఫ్ ఎనీ రౌట్ టేబుల్, ఓకే, అసోసియేటెడ్ ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే, ఏ రౌట్ టేబుల్కి నేను ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వేని అసైన్ చేస్తాను, దట్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ పబ్లిక్.
పబ్లిక్,
నా రౌట్ టేబుల్కి నేను నాట్ గేట్వేని అసైన్ చేశానంటే
ప్రైవేట్.
ప్రైవేట్. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ డిఫరెన్స్. రిమైనింగ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ నో, మీకు ఏం తెలిస్తే దాన్ని చెప్పండి, నథింగ్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద మెయిన్ డిఫరెన్స్. సో ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వేని అసైన్ చేస్తే పబ్లిక్ సబ్నెట్, నేను నాట్ గేట్వేని అసైన్ చేస్తే ప్రైవేట్ సబ్నెట్, దట్స్ ఇట్. రిమైనింగ్ మీకు ఇష్టం వచ్చింది చెప్పచ్చు, అది వచ్చి బేసిక్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద మెయిన్. ఐ హోప్ యూ సీన్ రైట్ ప్రాక్టికలీ హౌ ఇట్ విల్ వర్క్. క్లియర్? I hope you got some idea, right? At least just practice it. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see new